college applications opened, everyone gathered around my younger twin sister, Madison Sullivan. Our older brother, Tyler Sullivan, pointed at the top university on the list. Obviously, you're applying to Crestview University. You'll be my little sister on campus, and I will look out for you. Our childhood friend, Brandon Carter, slid another brochure across the table. Ignore him. Come to Kingston in Arlington instead. We can spend another 4 years together. Mom and Dad smiled in agreement. Being in Arlington would be perfect. You'll have people taking care of you there and will have peace of mind. Only after a long while did they remember I had taken the SAT too. Your score isn't as good as Maddie's. Just pick any school in Arlington. Tyler didn't even look up as he added. That way all 4 of us will be in the same city. We can get together on weekends. Brandon sighed impatiently. There's only half an hour left before submissions close. Don't be careless and forget something again. I tightened my grip on the application guide. When they played Make-Believe as children, Madison was always the princess everyone rushed to rescue. Tyler was the loyal knight willing to die for her, while Brandon was the prince who would cross mountains and oceans to save her. And I was always cast as the wicked, which no one wanted. It turned out growing up hadn't changed anything at all. If no one wanted me around, then I would choose the school farthest from home. From now on, mountains and miles would stand between us. When I didn't answer right away, my childhood friend, Brandon Carter, urged me on. Maddie and I both put down Crestview University. Hurry up and pick a school in Arlington. I stared at the number on my screen. 1560. There wasn't a trace of joy in me. I outperformed myself on the SAT. My score was higher than every practice test I'd taken before. The 2 elite universities they just spent so long discussing, I qualified for both of them. But after the SAT ended, no one had asked how I'd done. When the scores were released, no one cared how many points I'd earned. Because the moment Madison Sullivan walked out of the testing center, she'd burst into tears. I don't think I performed very well this time. What if I messed everything up? Mom and Dad told her the SAT wasn't that important anyway. If she wanted, they could always pay to send her overseas. My brother, Tyler Sullivan, waved a dismissive hand. What's there to worry about? Big bro is here to make enough money to support you. Brandon had comforted her gently. Maddie, no matter how badly you think you did, you'll still score higher than Ashley. And if things really go that badly, the 3 of us can always retake the exam together next year. We can tutor Ashley while we're at it. In their eyes, I existed for one purpose and one purpose only, to make Madison shine brighter. She'd inherited all the best features from our parents. She had the kind of soft, delicate beauty that made people want to spoil her the moment they saw her. Everyone who met Madison wanted to compliment her, hug her, and kiss her. As for me, the older sister, I was average minus looking. I was neither ugly nor pretty, just forgettable. Even relatives and family friends only ever managed the same awkward compliment. This child looks so well minus behaved. When I was little, I thought being well minus behaved was something worth being proud of. So when Mom and Dad bought Madison beautiful princess dresses, I never asked for one too. When Tyler came home from school with snacks only for Madison, I never fought for any. Even in the summer, when Madison got the sweet center of the watermelon, and I got the rest, I never complained. Because every time I stayed quiet and gave way, Mom and Dad would look at me just a little longer. They would smile and say, Ashley is such a good girl. She knows how to take care of her little sister. As we grew older, Madison and Brandon took turns ranking first in the entire school. I was slower and not as smart. No matter how hard I worked, I always hovered somewhere around the top 100. I wasn't even good enough to appear beside them on the rankings list. This time, I'd finally managed to catch up, and yet they still assumed I was the same useless Ashley Sullivan I'd always been in their eyes. I couldn't stop myself from asking, you always said Kingston University was your dream school. Are you really not going anymore? Brandon froze. Then he let out a scoff as though the answer were obvious. What's the difference between Kingston and Crestview? The important thing is where Maddie wants to go.